And welcome back to Nightwave. Tonight's question is perhaps the most critical of all. When we look at the world around us, we have to ask ourselves, who's real?
A million views doesn't always mean a million people care, and silence doesn't always mean peace.
Because somewhere along the way, people stopped learning how to tell the difference between truth
Performance and manipulation.
and manipulation. This is Nightwave Radio. No chaser. I'm Jason J. Knight.
And with me, my brother and co-host, Flip Diesel. And this morning, we're talking about discernment. Because when every voice online is fighting for attention, eventually you gotta learn the difference between the shepherd and the salesman.
I think that's the real crisis right now. Not politics, not left versus right. Discernment. People don't know what's real anymore. Not in media, not online, not in leadership, sometimes not even in themselves. And when society loses discernment, truth starts sounding offensive. That's why Jesus had hard conversations, not to control people, to wake them up. Every time he challenged manipulation, hypocrisy, performative religion, people got uncomfortable. Because truth interrupts systems built on control. And honestly, that same tension still exists right now. You see it online, you see it in media, you see it in influence culture, you even see it spiritually. People say they want truth until truth costs comfort.
And the wild part is Jason. People confuse silence with peace. Just because nobody's speaking on something doesn't mean everything's okay. Sometimes people stay quiet because they know saying the wrong thing gets you buried, or blocked, or labeled, or pushed out the algorithm.
Exactly. And then reality hits later. And suddenly everybody acts surprised. But the discussion already tried to happen. Nobody wanted to hear it. That's why discernment matters so much right now. Because we're living in an era where performance gets rewarded faster than substance. And if you're not careful, you'll start following charisma instead of truth, presentation instead of wisdom, noise instead of discernment.
Say that again, Jason. Because that's the internet right now. Everybody fighting for attention. Everybody branding themselves. Everybody selling certainty. But very few people slowing down long enough to ask, is this actually helping people?
That's the question, Flip. And honestly, I think that's part of why so many people feel spiritually exhausted. Everything feels amplified. Outrage amplified. Fear amplified. Performance amplified.